No training arcs, no struggle, no mercy. These characters are overpowered from episode 1, and the world never catches up. Here are 10 Isekai anime where the main character is just overpowered. The Demon Sword Master of Excalibur Academy. Imagine being the final boss in your past life, and getting reincarnated into a child's body. Now imagine that none of your powers get nerfed. That's this show. The main character is absolutely lethal, sword bounce off him, magic barely matters, enemies train for years for something he can achieve in a second. He builds a party mostly by existing and flexing, and while the setup is fun, the plot itself is painfully generic. School setting, forgettable world, fights that feel like warm-ups. If you like effortless domination or waifu collection, it works, but don't expect depth. Isekai cheat magician. 2 high school students are summoned to another world and immediately break it. No build-up, no struggle, just cheat skills straight out of the gate. Tai Chi becomes a powerful monster with absurd magic output, while Rin turns into an instant spellcasting prodigy. On paper, they are insanely strong. The problem, none of it feels earned. There's no tension, no creative use of power, no real risk. This is what happens when overpowered is treated like a checkbox instead of a payoff. Strong characters, boring executions, still. If you just want effortless wins and zero stress, you might enjoy it more than I did. Ugly mug epic fighter. Here's the deal. You get god tier stats, but you lose your looks. The main character accepts instantly. He reincarnates as one of the ugliest people alive and one of the most powerful. We are talking about absolute domination level strength. Dungeons get steamrolled, bosses evaporate. The joke? No one wants to be near him. And touching women literally cause him pain. It's not groundbreaking, it's not deep, but it's consistently funny and surprisingly entertaining. Sometimes that's all you need. Deathmatch to the Parallel World Rhapsody. This guy doesn't become overpowered, he starts there. One spell, an entire army wiped out. From that moment on, the world stopped being dangerous. He has infinite money, every skill imaginable, and treats boss fights like minor inconvenience. The tone is relaxed, he's not trying to conquer anything, he just wants to travel, eat good food, and vibe. If you want tension, look elsewhere. If you want low stakes god mode comfort anime, this delivers. Beast Tamer. Classic setup. Kicked out of the hero's party, turns out he was broken all along. The twist, every beast he tames gives him their abilities. Strength, speed, defense, all their skills. By episode 3, he's stronger than the entire party that dumped him. The show plays it safe, no huge risk, no deep twist. But if you enjoy watching an underestimated character quietly become unstoppable, this scratches that itch perfectly. Black Summoner. This man trades his memories for extra stats before reincarnating. That should tell you everything. 5 minutes in, he's already contracted with an S-rank demon. From there, he just keeps stacking power. He summons monsters, tank hits, slice enemies apart, and actively looks for stronger opponents just for fun. What makes him fun is that he enjoys being overpowered. He's confident, not emotionless, cocky but not annoying. The downside, the animation is painfully mid. Big moments feel undercooked. Still, if you want a protagonist who smiles while dismantling legends, this one delivers. Knights and Magic. Mecha Otaku, Fantasy World, Magic Robot. This kid doesn't just pilot mechs, he redesigns them. While everyone else is learning the basics, he's inventing next-gen war machines and rewriting military. He doesn't just win battle, he changes how wars are fought. The story around him is thin, but that's not why you're here. You're here to watch a tiny genius flex goddamn level dominance in a fantasy world. Skeleton Knight in another world. Imagine Overlord, but with morals. The main character spawns with endgame stats, divine gear, and a full skill tree unlocked. Nothing touches him. Bandits disappear, monsters get erased. He's not trying to be a hero, but every action turns into one. There's no real tension cause you know he'll win. The fun is watching how effortlessly he does it. The Water Magician. This one hits differently. His power isn't instant, it's inevitable. With eternal youth and relentless practice, he spends decades mastering water magic. By episode 1, he's already slaying dragons. The strength feels earned, the progression feels natural, the world feels alive. Quietly becoming legendary without flashy shortcuts makes this one stand out. If you've been sleeping on it, stop. You really have to watch this right now. The Dungeon of Black Company. No swords, no spells, no cheat skills, just pure manipulation. Thrown into a brutal fantasy mining corporation, the main character starts at rock bottom. Literally. And then he scams, blackmails, and schemes his way to the top. He doesn't overpower enemies, he turns people into weapons. In terms of raw influence, this man becomes terrifying. Is he OP in the traditional sense? No. But watching him break the system itself is infinitely more satisfying. And that's it. 10 isekai anime where the main character is so overpowered, the world never stood a chance. Let me know which one you are watching next or which anime you think deserve the spot on this list. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more anime recommendation. This is Otaku Vortex and I'll see you in the next one.